Right now at noon, House Republicans say they'll try again after failing to impeach the Homeland Security Secretary. What's next for the Senate border security deal, now on life support? And if you missed MMSD's 3 finalists for superintendent answering questions, where you can watch the meeting. This is News 3 Now at noon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Josh Breiter. We begin this afternoon in Janesville, where 2 teens are under arrest for an armed robbery in broad daylight. It happened at 10:30 in the morning yesterday. Police say a woman was walking her dog when 2 teens walked up to her, both holding handguns, demanding she hand over her stuff. The woman was able to get the license plate of the car as they drove off. Police saw the vehicle hours later and, after a chase, arrested 17-year-old Ishmael Gill and another 15-year-old. It turns out the vehicle itself was stolen too. Both are facing a number of charges. A failed vote to impeach the Homeland Security Secretary in the House and a floundering bipartisan border compromise in the Senate. CBS's Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill with the stunning defeat and policy tug-of-war.
House Republicans are vowing to take another swing at impeaching Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas over the Biden administration's handling of the southern border.
We can bring the articles of impeachment back to the floor maybe as early as next week.
The resolution is not adopted.
A handful of Republicans joined Democrats for a surprising defeat on the floor Tuesday night. Democrat Al Green of Texas showed up to vote despite a serious medical issue. He spoke with CBS News from his hospital bed.
I went there to help a good man keep his reputation. What they did was wrong.
House Democrats accuse Republicans of playing politics with the border.
American people deserve more common sense, less chaos, less confusion, and less cult-like behavior.
In the Senate, lawmakers face their own border standoff. A number of Republicans and even progressives are rejecting a bipartisan bill to crack down on illegal crossings.
What the hell just happened?
While negotiators are trying to keep the hard-fought deal alive, other lawmakers say they were left out.
The idea that we committed to supporting whatever came out of this negotiation is pure, unadulterated bullshit.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer still plans to press on with a test vote.
We just hope they can come to yes.
If it fails, he signaled he'll split up the bill for a vote on aid for Ukraine and Israel. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
That national security bill also includes humanitarian assistance for Gaza and elsewhere and support for Indo-Pacific partners. Well, looking ahead now, Donald Trump's lawyers are set to appear at the U.S. Supreme Court tomorrow over the former president's ballot eligibility. Sources familiar with the planning say Trump is not expected to attend. Instead, he'll be at his Florida resort Mar-a-Lago before traveling to a Nevada caucus victory party in Las Vegas. The Supreme Court justices are determining Trump's ballot eligibility nationwide. The case comes to them after the Colorado Supreme Court threw him off the state's ballot under the 14th Amendment's ban on insurrectionists holding public office. To your first warned weather now at noon, meteorologist Jacob Montesano has a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Hi, Jacob.
Hey, Josh. Today we're seeing complete cloud cover, unlike yesterday where it was sunny on the west side of Dane County and cloudy on the east side. Both areas seeing complete cloud cover right now. And current temperatures are in the upper 30s, but we'll be in the middle 40s. Likely not going to see the record highs today, but tomorrow we could possibly see temperatures reach record levels. Now, looking at the current visibility, most of the area pretty good. Earlier this morning, we did have a dense fog advisory, but that has expired. Right now, visibilities are down to around 5 miles east and south of Dane County, but the western half of our area seeing complete clearness. Now, looking at the current temperatures, upper 30s, lower 40s across Dane County, middle 40s further west, still very mild for this time of the year, just a tad bit colder than initially forecasted for, as we're likely not going to see record highs today, but as I mentioned, tomorrow will be even warmer. Now, here's a look at the low temperatures for this morning. Now, I'm showing you this because these low temperatures are very close to the average high temperature that we normally see this time of the year, and low temperatures tonight may be about 10 degrees warmer than this. So it is going to be a very mild night and very mild day tomorrow. And for today, we'll see cloudy skies, highs in the middle 40s. Definitely mild, but not as mild as we will be tomorrow. Now, looking at the current radar, we aren't seeing anything in southern Wisconsin, but there is that moisture off to the west that will slowly move into our area tomorrow. So on top of the mild temperatures, we are going to see some rain and we will see some wind. I'll take you through the full forecast on that coming up a little bit later.
All right, Jacob, thank you. Right now, you can hear from the 3 finalists for the superintendent for Madison schools as they take questions from students and parents. Last night, the finalists met with members of the Madison community. Dr. Joe Gothard, Dr. Yvonne Stokes, and Mohammed Chaudhry each shared why they believe they're best suited for the job. Both Gothard and Stokes served as superintendent at schools. Chaudhry served as the state superintendent of Maryland. You can watch the interview panels online on the district's YouTube channel. MMSD says recordings and captions for those interviews will be up sometime today. The district is asking for your feedback on the candidates by Friday. You can fill out a feedback form on the district's website. A new bill could give more children in Wisconsin access to books. It would require the Department of Children and Families to make a grant program providing free books to children 5 and under. The DCF would be able to give no more than $10,000 to nonprofits to reimburse half the cost of books. Those organizations would be giving out the free books in partnership with a national reading program. Well, News 3 Now is still accepting nominations for the Spirit of Service Award. We are proudly partnering with Vortex to raise awareness about veterans doing good in our community. Help us honor one with a $5,000 prize. All you have to do is head to this story on channel3000.com and tell us in 1,000 words or less why the veteran you're nominating deserves to win. We'll announce the winner next month on News 3 Now this morning. Well, still ahead for us this afternoon, the CDC sounding the alarm on a deadly outbreak of listeria. Plus, a new sports streaming service is coming this fall. Who's part of it and which sports will be included? That's in your Money Watch.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon.
Ashley's President's Day sale starts now. Get up to 10 Benjamins in savings without a single Washington down. And save $700 instantly on this 6-piece sectional. Plus 5 years special financing with low monthly payments. Only at Ashley.
If you're stuck between choosing to spend on a vacation versus updating your bathroom, with Mad City Baths, you can do both. Mad City is Wisconsin's trusted bathroom remodeler, featuring modern and affordable custom bathing solutions, including walk-in showers and walk-in bathtubs, expertly installed in as little as 1 day. Call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest. Senior military discounts, plus receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with your free in-home estimate. And a bonus, the first 50 homeowners who call now will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Tradition, come enjoy a few of ours from Wisconsin.
People in Wisconsin love a good fish fry.
Really love. And we love sharing it with guests everywhere.
At Culver's, we still batter our North Atlantic cod by hand to order.
And we cook it to a crispy, golden perfection just for you.
For you.
For you.
So it's crispy outside, flaky inside. Let us take care of you.
With some homegrown traditions we were raised on.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious.
Have you ever experienced this view? Hi, Andrew Larson here. With Gutter Shutter, you'll never have to experience it again. Please give up this dangerous chore and protect your home's foundation with Gutter Shutter, the strongest, most durable, maintenance-free gutter on the market. Over the past 15 years, my team has installed thousands of maintenance-free gutter systems across South Central Wisconsin. We'd love to come out and show you what Gutter Shutter can do for you and your home, but most importantly, keep you safe and off that ladder. So call today for a free estimate.
Ashley's biggest President's Day sale starts now. Get the best mattress deals ever while they last. Save up to $1,100 on adjustable mattress sets, plus 5-year special financing with no money down. Don't miss it. Only at Ashley's.
The CDC is sounding the alarm on a deadly outbreak of listeria linked to recalled dairy products. 26 people have gotten sick so far across 11 states. 2 have died. The company Rizzo Lopez Foods has recalled more than 60 soft cheeses, sour cream, and yogurt products sold under more than a dozen brand names. ESPN, Fox, and Warner Brothers Discovery have announced that they are joining forces to launch a new sports streaming service this fall. The new app will carry offerings from at least 15 networks and will include games from all 4 major U.S. professional sports leagues, in addition to college sports. And a record 200 million U.S. adults are expected to tune in to this weekend's Super Bowl. That's according to a new survey from the National Retail Federation. Those who plan to catch the big game at home or at the bar are expected to spend more than $17 billion on food, drinks, and decorations. Meanwhile, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce projects the big game will generate $500 million for the Las Vegas economy. Super Bowl 58 will air live on CBS this Sunday, February 11th. That's your CBS News Money Watch report. For more, log on to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the CBS Broadcast Center, I'm Chanel Call.
And here's a look at stocks at the noon hour. A good day so far. Dow up 158 points, NASDAQ up 113, and S&P 500 up 32. Our call for action volunteers are in the building right now, taking your consumer complaints and taking action on your behalf. Volunteers are here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can call for action at 608-270-2833 or submit a claim anytime at channel3000.com/call-for-action. Well, up next, we'll take a look at today's egg prices plus your full First Warn forecast. Then later on, live at 4, in the midst of mild temperatures, Lisa Briggs answers your plant questions.
For custom baths, showers, and walk-in tubs installed in as little as 1 day, choose Mad City Baths. A+ rated with the BBB with more than 50,000 satisfied customers. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, schedule your free design consultation now and we'll lock your price in for 1 year. Plus, call now during our 60-60-60 sale. Receive 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months, 0% interest, senior and military discounts. Plus, receive a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And the first 50 homeowners who call during this program will receive a bonus vacation voucher good for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise with bath or shower purchase from Mad City. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Do you suffer with pain, numbness, and tingling in the hands or feet, commonly diagnosed as peripheral neuropathy? Are you taking drugs such as Lyrica or gabapentin that have serious side effects and often do not relieve your symptoms? Your doctor has told you you may just have to live with the pain. Peripheral neuropathy is a result of damage to the nerves, often causing burning, weakness, pain, numbness, tingling, and the most debilitating balance problems. Our facility uses multiple therapeutic methods to help give you relief from neuropathy symptoms with no injections and no drugs. You may start seeing relief after only a few sessions. To determine if your neuropathy symptoms can be relieved, we will do a consultation to evaluate the extent of your condition. Call us today to schedule your neuropathy consultation to find out if you're a candidate for our therapy. Call today.
Like Beth Bears is back again.
When she hears my voice, it's very distinctive. I don't know if you're aware.
Then hitmaker David Guetta is here.
You're on the road, honey.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show.
On the next Jennifer Hudson Show at 3.
Thursday at 10, a local sober living home is reported for unsafe conditions.
Bug infested, black mold everywhere, mice infestation.
I'm finding out how these homes are monitored and who dropped the ball. News 3 Now investigates Thursday at 10.
The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Welcome back at noon. Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today, so here are your farm numbers. New at noon, officials in Ecuador think they've pinpointed the source of lead poisoning in cinnamon applesauce packets sold in the U.S. They believe that lead originated from a ground cinnamon processor called Carlos Aguilera, which is no longer in operation. It's unclear how the lead got into the cinnamon. The FDA has limited authority over foreign ingredient suppliers who don't ship directly to the U.S. So far, the CDC reports more than 400 children in the U.S. have elevated blood lead levels linked with the applesauce. The affected products were sold under the brands Wanabana, Weiss, and Schnucks. Those mild temperatures continue along with the chances for rain returning to the area. Here's Jacob with your first warn forecast.
Thanks, Josh. Here's a look at the 3 things you need to know for the rest of this week. It's going to be very mild through Friday with possible records, not just in the high temperature department, but we also could see records for the warmest low temperature during some of the overnight hours. But rain is likely tomorrow into early tomorrow night with a possible thunderstorm in the afternoon and evening. Now, as we get into the weekend, it is going to be a bit cooler, and the cooler weather will continue next week. Still a little bit above average, but as we get closer to the end of the week, we'll be back near average. So looking at the current radar, completely dry right now. I almost said completely clear, but we are seeing plenty of clouds. You can kind of see some of those rain showers kind of popping up in the central plains, but most of the moisture still in the Rockies. It will slowly move its way into our area tomorrow. So we are going to be dry throughout the rest of the day and for most of the overnight hours. But as we get towards tomorrow morning, we are going to see some showers in the western half of our area. The central and eastern regions could see some light rain during the late afternoon or late morning and early afternoon. But for the most part, we're not going to see a ton of precipitation, especially the early afternoon hours. But as we get towards the evening, we are going to see some heavier rain moving through our area, but it looks like it'll be more scattered. So during this time frame, it is possible that a few locations don't see any rain at all. But this is also the time frame where we could see some of those thunderstorms. They're going to move out pretty quickly, and by the time we get closer to midnight Thursday, the rain will clear out of our area. Now, with the rain being pretty scattered, it wouldn't surprise me if a few locations don't see any rain at all, but my guess is the majority of our region will see rain either during the morning or during the evening. By the time we get to Friday, though, we are going to be dry. Now, as we look at the wind gust forecast, it also is going to be pretty windy. And unlike the rain, there's not really going to be any areas that don't see the windy weather. It will affect our entire region with wind gusts up to 35 to 40 miles per hour throughout the day tomorrow. And as we get to Friday morning, it's still going to be a bit breezy, but a little bit better. And conditions will improve by the time we get to Friday evening. So for today, we'll see high temperatures in the middle 40s. Mostly dry, could see some light rain, but for the most part, we're not expected to see the rain until tomorrow. But take a look at these high temperatures. We'll see temperatures likely in the 50s for our entire area, and a few locations could get into the middle 50s, especially those of you west of Dane County. As we look at the temperatures going forward, we're going to be back in the 30s for the weekend, and then by the end of next week, we'll be back in the lower 30s. And by then, the average high will be around 30 to 31 degrees, so we'll be closer to average then. But take a look at the forecast for next week. Even though temperatures are going to be colder, we're going to be almost completely dry. Just a few very small chances of some flurries. Certainly not going to see any accumulation. So even though we are going to see incredibly mild temperatures, we'll be closer to average next week, but we're still going to be dry. And even tomorrow, the rain chances don't look to be very strong. But in the evening, if some areas see a thunderstorm pass through, it could up some of the rainfall totals. Other than that, though, we're going to remain relatively dry, especially for next week. But temperatures will unfortunately drop back to normal levels. Although I do say, unfortunately, some people kind of want the cold to come back, though.
Yeah, you know, those winter lovers out there, they're really hurting right now. So we'll try to make everyone happy. All right, Jacob, thank you. Howard's in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen showing how you can satisfy your sweet tooth on Super Bowl Sunday.
Whether you're going to your neighbor's house to watch the big game this Sunday or you're planning on staying home, we've got a treat they'll make wherever you watch it that much sweeter. It's a slab cookie, which is not only tasty and trendy, it's the ultimate game day winner. To make it, we begin by making a basic graham cracker crumb crust, which we press into the bottom of a rim baking sheet before popping it in the oven. While that's baking, we beat together a couple sticks of butter along with some brown and white sugar. Then we beat in some eggs and vanilla. We add flour and salt. And after it comes together, we slowly stir in some chocolate chips and walnuts. Now we spread this over the crust, sprinkle the top with some chopped candy bars, and back into the oven it goes. Once it cools, we cut it into bars. What's nice about slab cookies is that they're easy to eat and one batch feeds a crowd. To get the recipe for what we call our candy bar slab cookies, simply visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a super game day way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Straight ahead at noon, Angie Horkin is here from the Wisconsin Beef Council showing us how to make an at-home Valentine's dinner for that special someone.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Don't skip your family vacation this year just to afford a bathroom remodel. With Mad City Baths, get the best of both worlds. This month, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with purchase of a new bath or shower. American-made products infused with Microban for easy cleaning. Installed in as little as 1 day, back with a lifetime warranty. And with Mad City's Price Lock Guarantee, we'll lock your price in for 1 year. So call during our 60-60-60 sale for 60% off installation of a new bath or shower with 60 months 0% interest plus a free $60 Walmart gift card with estimate. And last chance to call during this program, 50 homeowners will receive a vacation voucher with bath or shower purchase. Use it for a condo, hotel stay, or a cruise. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
This right here is confidence in a bottle. It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This Valentine's Day is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Score great savings on all of your automotive needs at Menards. Prevent costly repairs with Shell Rotella T4 heavy-duty diesel motor oil. It offers triple protection, helping control wear, deposits, and emissions. Get a gallon for $13.99 after $3 rebate. Splash Ultimate Windshield Wash Fluid is effective down to negative 35 degrees. It clears ice and salt for a clean, streak-free shine. Now at Menards, pick up a gallon for only $2.29.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back at noon. Angie Horkin from the Wisconsin Beef Council is here. Good to see you, Angie.
Yes, you too.
And what are we cooking up today?
So I picked a couple recipes since Valentine's Day is right around the corner. It's that season of love that I thought maybe were kind of nice if you wanted to have a dinner in.
There you go.
So I've got a really nice, quick and easy steak recipe with a red wine pan sauce, and then kind of a little bit different, but more of a slow cooker or pressure cooker, country style ribs. So let's start with the steak though. What I did was I just sauteed up a couple strip steaks in my skillet, and then I had all those great drippings and beef bits in here. So I took one package of cremini mushrooms, sliced, did a little bit more extra virgin olive oil, and I've just kind of been sauteing these here, a couple minutes, 4 or 5 minutes, just to soften. Then we're gonna deglaze the pan with some red wine. So I'm using a flat wood skillet or spatula, and I'm kind of just real scraping up all the flavor that's on my skillet.
Good, yes.
Right. So you don't have to use red wine if you're not a wine drinker, don't have that in the house. You could use beef stock, so extra beef stock. That was a half a cup of wine, and then I am gonna add like a third of a cup of beef stock or broth. And then the secret ingredient, a third of a cup of heavy whipping cream.
Oh, okay.
A little garlic. Okay. So bring this up to a little bit higher heat, get my flame going, kind of stir it up. It will thicken. It doesn't take very long, 4 to 5 minutes. That cream thickens in there. Oh, it's so good. Can you smell that?
I can smell it. It smells so good.
I know. So let's give that a couple minutes. Then the ribs, so a little bit different cut, non-traditional, but it's a country style rib, boneless. I did them in a stock pot right on my stove top, a slow simmer. They need to be tenderized. They're not tender, more economical cut, but I tossed them with some mirin, sweet chili garlic sauce, a little honey, brown sugar, fresh ginger, so they got that Asian real fun flavors, and then at the end a little lime juice and a little soy sauce.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And then you can, take them out of your stock pot, or if you do them in the slow cooker or pressure cooker, take them out and use that cooking liquid and thicken it 5-10 minutes and kind of pour that over the top so you get a really nice glaze with that honey in there. I just have it over some brown rice, but whatever you'd like to serve it with.
It's kind of nice. You can kind of make your options, right?
You definitely can. It's and that's kind of nice all winter. It's that warm, hearty kind of, makes the kitchen smell really good.
Perfect
recipe.
For this time of year.
Perfect
yes.
for this time of year. So we've got steak option, we've got a country style rib option for the viewers. So check out beeftips.com. I picked out some other recipes that I think are really perfect this time of year too. So you can find them on the As Seen on TV page.
Yeah, it's a busy time of the year. I mean, Valentine's Day, we got Super Bowl, all the things going on. And yeah, this is looking fantastic.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, hey, Angie, we appreciate you.
Of course.
Thank you so much. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy February. Happy everything.
Happy.
Again, they're beeftips.com, and you can find the Wisconsin Beef Council up on social media as well. Jacob's here now with a final look at your forecast.
Thanks, Josh. Let's take one final look at the chance of rain tomorrow. So we are going to be dry throughout the rest of today. By the time we get to tomorrow morning, we will start to see some rain move into the western portion of our area. We'll see a round of rain during the late morning. Could see some storms during this time, but for the most part, we'll get a break throughout the afternoon, especially the early afternoon. But then another round of possible storms could move in during the late afternoon and evening, also bringing some moderate to heavy rain at times. But by the time we get to Friday, we are going to be dry. And once the dry weather sets back in Friday, it's going to stick around throughout the weekend and all of next week. Temperatures will also be colder by the time we get to the weekend, with highs in the middle to upper 30s. And that will also continue for much of next week before we'll be back in the lower 30s by the end of the week.
All right, Jacob. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you back here tomorrow.